Hi guys, this is the first module. I'll call it first module. It's just an introduction, really, to the course that I was going to create and launch on some of the platforms like JVZoo, etc. In fact, I'm not. I'm just going to keep it within this group. It's just for you guys. It's my thoughts on the reason I'm not going to do it is because I've got so much else on my plate. But I thought I'd do a series of videos like this and explain the whole purpose of it. You, by all means, can go and create a product from it, or go ahead and do it. I will be launching this, as an idea of my own, as a system of my own later on. But at the moment, I've got the launch going on with my JV partner, and we're building up that. So it's kind of sucking my time away a little bit, and I've still got quite a lot of freelance writing on as well. So just for you guys anyway. So basically, I was going to call it something like how to create a business with just an autoresponder or something like that. And it really is, to cut a long story short and condense this into just a few short videos, or a few videos, that word short again. It's really about sort of looking at the backbone of what goes through every single business anyway. And that is building a subscriber base and email marketing. There is no business out there. It doesn't matter what people do. It doesn't matter what their platform, whether they're selling products, creating products, whether they're selling products, whether they're affiliated to other people, or whether they are. Most people do a mix of that anyway. Or whether they're even offering a service. They will be collecting, or they should be collecting, a subscriber base. In this day and age, life is a lot easier for people coming into the arena, I think. Although a few things have changed, and terminology has changed, and perception has changed, the actual backbone of the business of creating a subscriber base and be able to contact them whenever you want is really, really still there, very much, very powerful. How we do it slightly differently. But the autoresponders these days have made it very easy for us, because all the other stuff that goes around a business, and courses a few years ago always told you to build a blog and start sort of putting up great content and all the rest of it, and then go around blog hopping and comment on other people's stuff, and gradually you'll build up this social media interaction. And after that, it was build Facebook pages and groups, and circle the traffic around from Twitter to that, and that still does work to a certain degree, of course it does, but it takes a long time to get anything going, and you better bet your bottom dollar that you're using some serious paid traffic there. I don't think you can avoid paid traffic in whatever business you do, really, but the truth of the matter is that it's a long, drawn-out process, to get to what basically, if you strip it right back, the actual thing that makes the money is the subscriber base that you build from that. Well, today, you can do this a lot easier and a lot quicker. Most autoresponders today will allow you to create a landing page. I still like calling them squeeze pages. Create that and link it up to your would-be list, your subscriber base, your autoresponder, and they will host that page for you. So you don't even need a domain today. So basically, the business is all about sort of like how we create what we call a newsletter, and how to get the best out of that newsletter, how to really make that newsletter work for you, how to get it opened, how to get great content through, and all the rest of it. And I toy with the idea of not actually referring to things as a newsletter anymore, because I think we have to change the way we use things sometimes. Because people get used to the same old things all the time. It's like signing up to a subscriber base. Well, everyone's, especially in the internet marketing arena itself, to make money niche and things like that, everyone's on about 3 million lists, and the open rates have gone down, and it's more, you've got to work harder now and build the relationship, which I think is better, to create that sort of camaraderie between people who trust you, to get them to open your emails. So only the best at it really make it work now, and I think that's a good idea. That's a good thing, I should say. But sometimes terminology, so, I would toy with the idea of maybe calling it a weekly report rather than a weekly newsletter. So, I'd give out a report on a particular subject, We'll have a little think about that as we go along, but that's basics of what the course will be about. I say, I'm all for throwing, my hat in and saying, well, look, I'm in this as well. So I'm going to do this as well next. Probably, mine will start in January because I've got to deal with this, as I say, the launch of TS, Internet Marketing Traffic Solutions, which we're working on now. So somewhere in January, I'm going to start a completely new list, and I will do it exactly like that. It will be, Now, I'm not saying that I won't broadcast that to other places, because you should do that if you've got those things already in place. But it basically can create a business directly from that and paid advertising. So anyway, that's how it's going to go. So you can think of this introduction as module 1, and then I'll put up the module 2. And what I'll do is I'll write the modules on underneath them so that you've got some order to it, and you can take them and put them in a folder somewhere else, and you can go through this a few times. Most people want to go through these little video courses a few times because I miss bits otherwise. Anyway, thanks for being patient for me and waiting for this, but that's what's going to happen anyway.